Welcome back to another 3 Bourboniers. This week we are reviewing Penelope Architect. And this is actually our second Penelope that we've reviewed on the channel.
Yes, it is.
But before we get into it, we have reached 500 subs!
Thank you all. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm Steve too.
Cannot believe. Thank you to our small little community. It's not much, but we're proud of it. We've worked hard to get there. So here's to the next 500. And if you did subscribe and were one of those people, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
If not, we still like you.
Yeah. If not, go watch someone else.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it. So today we are doing Penelope Architect, as Ethan said. Proof. This one 110, so 55% alcohol. It's 4 to 5.5 year MGP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And this one is essentially their whiskey finished in a different stave.
French oak
staves.
Yeah.
So sort of like Maker's Mark.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
This is not
Like
a
people are
weeded
saying,
product,
this is
right?
well, this is like the different offering. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. We were huge fans of the Toasted Barrel, the Penelope Toasted Barrel. So we're thinking that Penelope might be the next big thing for us. We've actually already dug into this bottle quite a bit, of course, as you can see.
Oh yeah.
So we do have some thoughts on it, which we'll share with you. But let's get her popped open and taste it. Mitch, I know you know some of the story and background of this.
Well, yeah. So apparently, like the people who are running this Penelope brand, so it was named after one of their daughters that was just born. It's just 2 average Joes like us who wanted to run a whiskey company, you know, and make some good stuff. And they've been doing some weird stuff now. They're offering like rosé finished ones. They're doing 4 grain.
Yeah.
Like this is a 4 grain where it's 75% corn, 15% wheat, 7% rye, and 3% barley. So it's a 4 grain finished.
Which is pretty cool.
Which is, you know, something
awesome.
that not a lot of places do. It is MGP, like you said, though.
MGP.
So
we got to talk a little bit about MGP.
yeah,
Okay. Feels like there's maybe just too much of it out there. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I like that they're doing different stuff with it.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about.
Well, that's what
like,
we talked about.
Yeah.
So we like the idea of like, okay, if you are gonna go down the MGP path, do some finished stuff. Do the 4 grain.
Get
Like,
funky with it.
Don't just do, yeah, it's 7 to 8 year MGP bottled, and you know, make it different, because I could tell you right now, we've tried probably, I don't know, 15 to 20 MGP bottles that were like,
It's like the same. You know what it is as soon as you smell it and taste it. It's just really not that great. I don't know.
Yeah,
So-
it's like your most classic like whiskey, and then it's getting more youthful because you know people are buying out the more expensive age stuff.
And one of those brands right now for us is Smoke Wagon. They've
Yes.
kind of just been
They've
bottling.
They've overstayed their welcome.
Yes, with the
With us,
MGP.
sort of,
So,
yeah.
anyways,
Let's dig into the nose.
yeah.
Really quick while we're sniffing her, this one is, I want to be clear, I'm actually not sure what build this is. I know they have 3 builds. This doesn't say.
Yeah.
And we got it from a Hy-Vee, but
Yeah.
it almost looks like it's like a private build. I didn't even know
Yeah,
they did that.
it's private build 22, looks like L06.
Yeah, so maybe you can tell us.
So-
We don't know if this is like a private selection from a store or something like that.
And on the back, if you can see it, it looks like the complex stave is checked.
Yeah.
I know like the build 3s are all, they have like that hexagon thing on the back with like the different profile.
Yeah.
But anyways.
So the nose immediately, like, it's MGP. Like I get
it's
get
MGP,
that.
but it does remind me a lot
get-
of Maker's Mark. I'm not joking,
Yeah,
and I'm not
you
just saying
yeah.
that, but
It's
yeah,
like the finish comes through. You can smell like the marshmallow and like the
toastiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say my initial thought was like charred or burnt corn. Like not overwhelming ethanol corn, but like a little bit of like toasted popcorn or like
There's
corn.
a little bit of that corniness.
You know?
in there
well, it's
for sure.
75% corn in the mash bill, so
Yeah, so that makes
that's
sense.
definitely coming through.
I do get some almost some dark chocolate notes.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little dark chocolate in there, and I think
some
that's
cocoa or
Yeah,
something?
some cocoa powder.
Oh yeah, I'm getting like a hot cocoa vibe now that you're mentioning it.
Almost like some
Vanilla is there.
vanilla, maybe some like red mulled wine or something like that.
I do like the nose. It's actually quite refreshing.
It is
It's
nice.
like
Yeah.
potent enough.
You know, I was worried as
Yeah.
soon as I started digging into it, I was getting like this bitter note, but that's kind of gone away now. I don't know if maybe that's just
It's
from the
well, it's
initial
part of that
pour.
toasted. I know that you always get that bitter note so hard in these.
You know, I will say though, like not overly complex, right? Like there's nothing like
Yeah.
It's not crazy.
You're not gonna sit there for.
There's a little ethanol on there too.
Yeah.
So like I get a slight burn. I can't dig my nose too deep into there, but yeah, I don't know.
The bottle, classic. Grab the Eagle Rare, like
Oh yeah, the classic
you know.
bottle design. I do like
we're
their
kind of
design.
suckers for like that wine bottle look,
Yeah.
tall. It fits nice on your shelf. It's a good little grab. So
Big fan of the
you
label.
know, it's
Yeah.
The architect with like the blueprint type of deal. It's a cool label. I
Well,
like
the
it. I dig
toasted
it.
too has like that gold label,
Yeah.
and it has like the roses
It's very fancy looking.
engraved in it.
They're doing a
Like,
good job on
it's
the branding,
nice.
for sure.
Elegant. So
As far as like skirt, it's kind of not too oily at all.
There's
Like
I see some legs, but
Yeah.
nothing too crazy.
there's a little oil, yeah.
We're gonna dig in. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. So immediately it's on the mouth, you know, all
yeah.
that burns in your
It's all
tongue.
pepper.
Now I get pepper on the back of the tongue there.
Very peppery.
Nothing. There's a little bit going down, but nothing.
So a lot of people say like
It's up front.
So this isn't a weeded product or anything like that, right?
Only 15%, so not like
Oh, right. So
overly.
because it's a 4 grain.
It-
Okay,
it is
so,
a 4 grain, so it's in
So
there.
to me, that weed always presents itself as like very
Right.
spicy. A lot of people out there say like, oh, it's gonna be like mellow and tame, like almost like a wheat beer. I get the opposite. For me, like that wheat comes across
really?
as like very prickly and spicy. And that's what this does. Like I can tell.
Well,
this
there is
a
some
weeded
rye
product
in
right
here
away.
too. There is some
Yeah.
rye too, so you get like
So maybe it's a combination of the
Yeah,
rye and
right?
the wheat. Yeah.
I think that little bit of prickliness kind of hangs on pretty long on your tongue. There's nothing like back of throat or Kentucky hug, but it's just kind of sitting there like for
I actually
10
don't-
seconds
I
afterwards.
don't mind it. It's kind of
Yeah.
dancing on my tongue a little bit.
Yeah.
Little twinkle toes on my tongue.
I tell you one thing.
Twinkle toes.
If this had a little bit more age on it, and some like it's very marshmallowy, vanilla, like chocolatey. But like the thing that I like about Maker's 46 cast strength is it's like darker. It hits just a little more on the darker
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
This is almost just a little too light.
You're right. That hits more like on the
You
dark
know,
chocolate.
I'm getting
of
like
Baker's
bright
46
like
does.
Yeah.
cantaloupe and like
Interesting.
melon, like
Oh.
you know. I'm not getting anything
yeah.
super heavy.
Really?
Yeah.
To me, I actually just had some Penelope toasted last night.
Yeah.
And so coming off of that, I think I am liking that a little bit better because it is hitting more of the dark marshmallowy taste.
And what does this retail for?
This is I think I got it for around 70, but
it's
I do
70
think
bucks.
I do think this is a private. I think it sells for 60
Yeah,
on
you're
their
right.
website.
I think it's a little bit cheaper. This must be the private.
Yeah, I
release
think
then,
this
so.
is more of like a specialty one. I don't know. I didn't even know they did that. That's really cool if they do.
$60 is it's like the wine. It's tough.
Right.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
You got to nail it.
It's only it's a 4-year.
Right.
It is 110 proof, which is nice. You know, because it's not proof down.
70.
MGP. Right? It's kind of it's hitting that fuzzy zone for us.
What
I know my thoughts on it. I got it down.
Yeah?
I'm ready to go.
I think I know too.
All right, are we ready then?
All right.
Let's do it.
Try
Try
by
by
tonight.
tonight.
You want me to go first, or
Mm-hmm.
yeah? All right.
I'm going last.
I'm gonna be a try on this bottle, and I don't really know why I'm a try. I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm so torn between the Maker's 46 and this bottle. To me, they're so similar in flavor profile. It might just be like up to what I'm feeling that night. So if I had both of these bottles and I was looking at both of them, it might just be a vibe thing. Like I might pick one or the other over the other, and it might just be a coin flip. So that's why I'm a try, because I don't think I would necessarily go out and hunt for this bottle. But if I ever run out of my 46 cask strength,
You know where to reach.
and I go to the
Yeah.
store, I might pick this up just for fun instead of the 46 cask strength. They're so equal to me.
Yeah, they're very similar.
I do agree
They
that
are.
the 46 cask strength is a lot darker and it's got those more chocolate
Yeah.
notes. But I do like the lighter kind of fruitiness on this bottle, and I do like that prickliness on the tongue, that kind of spiciness. And then that wheat just comes through really powerfully too. So I really do enjoy it. But since I have a Maker's 46 right now, I don't really need this. If I run out of that bottle, I might go pick one up. So for me, I would say it's a try.
So I'm gonna try too.
Okay.
Wow, I was
Yeah.
expecting deny.
So
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say no.
the only reason I'm saying so this is why I'm a try. Comparative to other MGP products, I would pick this over those.
Really?
that we've had recently.
That's
especially
Yeah.
Smoke Wagon and some other
stuff's
things.
kind of been letting us down. So,
But it's not a buy because it doesn't knock it out of the park as an
Right.
MGP. So it would need to be a home run as an MGP product for me to be like, buy all day, worth it.
sure.
You get to that 60, 70 price point, and that's like towing the line for me. Like, it's either going to be probably you got to get it, or it's a deny. So I'm like right in the middle.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah.
So-
you're ready to try then.
So
Yeah.
would you enjoy this right now more than you would enjoy a Smoke Wagon uncut, unfiltered?
Yes.
Because I think so too.
Yes.
I was just thinking about that
Yeah.
in my head.
The first
I
Smoke
agree.
Wagon,
I would buy this right now
Yeah.
over a Smoke Wagon uncut, unfiltered.
the first one that we had, no. But
Right.
Yeah, that first
the
one
other
right
two
now
that we've
was
had after
fire.
that first uncut, unfiltered, I would get this. I
This is
just,
better, I think.
yeah, you get to that. If this was like 50, I'd probably be somewhere.
Right, it's
more-
like just there.
But
Yeah,
also,
it's
you're
just too
paying
expensive.
$70, $60 for a 4-year. That is insane to actually think about, too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah, it's
there's some
not really aged
10
that much.
years and 12 years that are
Well,
at
usually
60.
you hit the $60 to $80 range. You're usually between, at least 8 and
Right.
10.
And I understand
You
it's
know-
the 4-grain and the complex and all that. Like, I get it.
You're paying for the bells and the whistles,
Yes.
the finishes, all
You're
that
paying
stuff.
for the trim package and the moonroof, and sometimes you just need a car.
You
that's
don't need the
reliable.
body kit. I just need to get to work.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to go with buy. And it might be because I'm a bit of a fanboy with this product. I think this is an offering that a lot of other places don't give you. You're getting the 4-grain flavors. You're getting a corn forward French oak stave profile,
Right.
where you're getting some of the wheat in there. So this is like, I'm really interested to try this back to back with Maker's 46 because it's more wheat forward.
That would be a fun
See
comparison.
like the wheat presence in that versus this one.
Right.
But I'm gonna go with buy just because I think it's different. I know they're not gonna stick around and keep doing Architect, so I think get one bottle,
Get it
try
while you can.
Get it while you
Yeah.
can.
And I will say, you are very good at, like, trying something new and being a contrarian with a lot of things.
Right.
So, like, Mitch kind of goes on to, like, I found these couple little brands, and I'm going to continue to give them multiple shots, which I do respect. 'cause-
And he's sort of a catalyst
No.
for us trying new things,
Right.
right? It's like
Yeah.
he brought us into the Penelope brand because we
Yeah.
hadn't really tried one, and then he came in with a toasted barrel. It kind of changed our whole thinking about the brand in general. So,
Right.
yeah.
And actually, I've heard like the Toasted Barrel is one of their like top tier
Premium.
ones,
Yeah.
and this people are saying is just below it. Some of their other offerings, I haven't heard a lot of good things about, but like, they got a new rosé finished one, which is something that I've never heard of,
That sounds
which sounds like.
Yeah.
I'm imagining how fruity that's gonna be. Like,
So they're doing what we want people to do
Yes.
with MGP, right?
Exactly.
Which is like the big
and I
deal.
want to
Yeah.
reward them. I want to at least give it a go. Will I get another one of these? Probably not. Which means I probably would be more so like you guys with a try, but
But buy your
you-
first one. And
you can buy one, try it
sure.
out. I think that's fair.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
All right, well, thank you guys for watching. Have you tried any of the Penelopes? Have you gotten a chance to get the rosé one? I want to try it. It was sold out online, so I was debating on getting it. But let us know in the comments if you like the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Watch some of our other videos. It helps us out greatly, and we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, all for one and one for all.
Cheers.
Cheers.